Hi, hello. Welcome to Dear PB, a podcast where we hopefully help you become a better speedrunner, but probably won't. I forgot the intro halfway through that. I'm Corbin May, but you can call me May, or she, or her.
I'm Spruce. You can call me SWC, or he, or they.
And joining us from Green Hill Zone, it's Kirbymastah.
Hello, I'm Kirby. You can call me Kirby or he, or, well, I just go by he, but yeah, that's all good.
So is Green Hill Zone in this game? I don't remember.
Yes and no. The first one is called Neo Green Hill, so take
Neo
that as
Green
you will.
Hill. Okay.
Close enough.
Close
Yeah,
enough.
We'll count it. I have not played this game since I was a child, so.
Same.
This is a childhood game for me, honestly. Advanced 2 and 3, not so much, but yeah.
Yeah, same. I haven't seen Kirby run this game in almost a month, so.
Whoa.
Yeah, I ran this at SGDQ. We had a good time with Ann Knuckles.
I think you were on directly before when I went on stage.
Yeah, you were
I did not do a run, but I did commentate.
I know BDSP was like on the same day.
Yeah. I think you were like right before us because I was like, oh, I get to watch Kirby behind the scenes. Haha. Who are you gonna pick? You should pick Silver.
So
Somehow I don't think Silver made it to this game.
This guy is Blue Silver. We could
Blue
also go
Silver?
with
Okay.
Girl, because like Amy is pretty cool.
Amy is pretty cool. You know, Amy is an anagram of May.
That is true.
Whoa.
That is true. I never realized until now.
Mm-hmm.
It's also an anagram of yam.
Yam, yeah.
Oh, very close
These are
to
the
an
things that I
anagram of
think
yum.
about.
An Anna yam, if you will.
An Anna, thank you. Episode title, an Anna Yam, if
Already
you will.
2 minutes in.
2 minutes in. Write it down.
You can get
Let's go ahead
started
and
whenever
play
you
You can get
like.
started whenever you want, buddy.
Yeah.
Is that start? Okay. Well, timer's running. Woo! Woo!
Very professional right now.
Yeah, of course.
That was probably our most accurate timer start in the history of this podcast. So, and speaking of this podcast, I want to do a quick shout out to your community for showing up in the questions this week. We got a bunch.
Oh no.
So that's exciting. Your community wins the official Dear PB award for most questions sent in by a single community. Congratulations.
I am slightly surprised, but that's okay.
Well,
I don't mind.
We've had episodes with more questions sent in, but like not directly for the runner.
Mm-hmm.
We got six questions specifically for you. I probably should have said the exact number. So please bleep that out.
There are an amount of questions.
Yeah.
I heard yam amount of questions. I'm like, wait, are we going
Yam,
with this joke
yes.
about Amy?
No, this
What
is
is
our
your
yam.
favorite type of yam?
This is our root vegetable fan cast.
Ooh.
Woo. We just talk about what's your favorite root vegetable, everyone?
I don't really eat root vegetables, honestly.
Really?
I mean,
Oh,
I
man,
probably do, but don't know which ones are which.
I gotta go old school and just say a regular old potato.
The regular potato? I feel
Yeah.
like that's probably mine as well, but like I feel like the high for a sweet potato is higher, you know?
Could be.
I don't
yeah.
mind my potatoes. Yeah, potatoes are pretty cool.
Like sweet potato waffle fries, incredible.
Mm.
So good.
I'm like hit or miss with sweet potatoes in general, but yeah.
That's fair. Ube is good too.
Isn't there like a Japanese donut flavor called like ume or something like that? It's like purple colored. I don't remember exactly what it is.
There's ube, which is the Filipino purple yam.
Okay. Oh, purple yam. Gotcha. Okay. We are
Okay,
very
but
on
also
topic.
consider onions and garlic. They are root
Okay,
vegetables.
those are root
Not-
vegetables.
Not,
That's
not
true.
conventional.
Onions rule.
They're not
I do love
tubers.
onions.
A
Garlic's
friend of
pretty
the
good,
show
too.
and a previous guest, who I will not call out by name to not drag them too hard, mentioned on stream a little while ago, like, have you had this thing called, it's called like oob?
Oob.
And I was like, oh yeah, no, I've been out of bounds before. It's delicious.
Nice.
This is an advice show, by the way. It's about speedrunning.
Yeah,
Obviously.
apparently.
This has been advice. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's this thing where you do the games and you do them fast, and sometimes people have questions about that, and we're here to answer all of them for you with our combined over 3 years of gaming experience.
Wow.
I'm not wrong.
It's true.
I thought you were doing that Pokemon X and Y meme of like it's been over 3,000
It's been
years.
3,000 years. Yeah,
Combined, we
exactly.
have 3,000 years of experience.
It's true. It's because it's in gamer years, which are like dog years.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Am I not wrong?
I don't know.
Like 2 years is like an eternity by speedrunning years.
It's true.
I guess if you think about like, okay, this game, Sonic Advance, right, came out what,
Mhm.
21 years ago?
Very long time ago. Yep.
That's wild.
Like,
that's like
I was
2
introduced to this
lifetimes ago.
game when I was in 5th grade during recess, and then like when
Yeah.
a friend like had it, and I was like, "Wow, this looks really fun. I want to play it."
It is fun. It's a good game.
hmm
But like Skyrim came out 11 years ago. That game still feels like new-ish.
It also came out 7 years ago, and also
Yeah,
5
okay.
years ago, and 3 years ago, and last
I
year.
have not
so
kept track of the remasters of Skyrim that came out.
Basically,
lot.
it's every year.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
I'm wondering like if we're gonna get a whole 2 decades before we get the Elder Scrolls 6.
Apparently, it's in pre-production, so yes.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, because I gotta finish Garfield first,
Yeah.
which I'm unironically kind of excited for.
It's a game.
I like space. I thought Fallout 4 was fun. I didn't think it was great, but I thought it was fun.
I've heard good things about the Fallout series, but I never really played it. in
Fallout New
general.
Vegas
I would
and
recommend.
is like fantastic. It's so good.
It is.
I just have way too many games to play through in general, on top of speed projects and stuff.
Yeah, I've been playing through the Yakuza series because I played
Oh
like.
yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about that.
Oh my god, it's so good. I played some of them, but I was like, I should play all of them, including the ones that are older and like aren't just the new remakes, right? And they're good. They're quite good.
Yakuza Like a
They're
Dragon
long,
was
though.
ran on SGDQ actually.
I know. I've always thought that that game was one of the shorter ones for like speedrunning purposes because like I played Zero first, and Zero was really long. Then I learned that Zero is actually like the longest one besides like a Dragon. Like a Dragon's or 5's the longest. I think it's like 5, then Like a Dragon, then Zero. I'm like tempted to run 2. 2's so
I've
fun.
not played any of them. All I just
they're so
remember from the
good.
SGDQ run of the animation of the person like shaking a wine bottle and just spraying it on everyone.
That's like
I'm like, that looks funny.
that series is full of just the most over the top ridiculous animation. Like they're all the animations are like tailor made to become GIFs. It's so good.
That's what it seemed like.
Yeah.
Like there wasn't even an attack with like a giant cat or something, I think.
Yeah, it's just that game is like all like it's like like the way to describe it is like the main plots are like tend to be like very dark and touch upon like some pretty dark themes about like like people doing crimes and like murder and stuff like that, and then all the side stories are like completely like comedy nonsense.
Crimes and murder and karaoke.
Yeah, exactly. But like it somehow like threads the needle really like perfectly. It's so good. I love that series. What's everyone's favorite Yakuza game?
Like a
continue the
Dragon, because that's the only one I've seen.
I don't know.
We'll continue the podcast when you've all went and played the entire series.
All right, be right
Gotcha.
back.
All right, see you around.
All right.
right.
So that was fun. If you like the show, you can follow. Okay, no.
Time
Here's
skip.
PB. Wait. We can't ask questions yet. You have to tell us about how you got into speedrunning.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can tell we haven't recorded in 2 weeks.
We have a format. As you could tell, we stick to
very
it really
very
well.
professional format.
Yeah,
you
we
know, that's
first
all.
talk about we first talk about root vegetables, and then we go into the actual questions.
Exactly.
Yep. All right, so like I guess I got into speedrunning. Well, I was one of those people who just lurked on Speed Demos Archive years and years ago. So that's kind of how it started. Actually, no. Before that, before that. So I was at like the summer camp at one point, and then someone told me about a site called Metroid2002.com around 2003. And then he was kind of like, oh yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff that people do on that website, like all these cool sequence breaks you can do, like getting Space Jump first and Metroid Prime and so on. And I'm like, oh, I love that game. That sounds really cool. And then I checked it out, and it has all this cool stuff about like low percent challenges and speedrunning and stuff. And then I found out about SDA, Speed Demos Archive, from that. And then I started lurking, like watching all the speedruns on that website for lots of games that I played before. And here I am today. So I've started actually speedrunning myself through ILs. Spoiler alert, I've actually done ILs for Kirby games. I know, that's really surprising. starting with like Kirby Superstar Ultra. So I did Kirby Superstar Ultra had like a lot of has like a boss rush mode, like the arena and the true arena, and like I spent a lot of time recording like ILs for that and stuff. And then Kirby's Return to Dreamland came out, and I fell in love with that game and started running that game. And then from there on out, I just started branching out to a lot of other games in general. And that's like the very, what's it called, short version of how I got into speedrunning as a whole.
So, like I said, over 3 years of experience between the three of us.
Yeah.
Yep, just 3 years. Totally not.
Yeah.
Wow, it's been like
Well, it's
20
over.
years since.
Yeah.
Damn.
So like, it's kind of weird to just think about it. Like, I know a lot of speedrunners who are like in high school and stuff, and like obviously I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. It's just more like
I've been
speedrunning
before you were
longer than
born.
those people have reborn. Like
Yeah.
actually, yeah. Like I've known of and followed speedrunning since 2003, and there are people who are born past that are getting into speedrunning. I'm like, wow, I feel old.
As someone who like punches way above their weight in terms of like legacy, I guess, in this community, I'm always just like, that's a lot of years. Damn.
Yep.
Back in 2003, I was playing. Oh God, I don't know. I was in 4th grade, so
Dang.
Yeah,
I was playing Neopets. That's what I was doing.
Oh my god,
True.
Neopets.
True.
I was
I
playing
was playing-
Neopets back then too, yeah.
It was so I was playing like Neopets and RuneScape.
I have no idea what I was doing in 03. I was
Well, I don't think
youngin.
anyone's supposed to do that.
Yeah, this is very normal behavior. Alright, continue.
Yes. No, I
Wait.
can't. What's
I
what's
need to watch
happening-
this. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. This is like upsetting. I'm
This is-
really sorry for the listeners who are listening on a podcast. To have,
Go,
'cause-
go if you're listening, go watch this part only.
Yeah, it's 10 minutes into the run.
Amy's kind of just out of bounds, kind of just upside down.
I
Most of the
am
ti-
too.
most
This
of
is
the time.
totally intended. I totally did not accidentally soft lock, but that's okay.
Oh, you did soft lock. Okay,
Yeah, no, this is not supposed to happen, but that's okay. It's funny.
it is very funny. I was like,
That is very interesting.
is there a way to get out of this, or are you just stuck? I don't.
I mean, there might be a way to get out if your name is TAS. I don't know. You're better off just resetting.
Gotcha.
Maybe,
okay.
maybe it was like it's like Mega Man where like you go out of bounds and the screen scrolls wrong, but like you're still on a different screen. You know? I don't know the game.
Nor do I.
Mhm.
I don't know video. I don't know what video games even are, honestly.
Yeah.
Video games
I've,
are very fun.
I've never once videoed a game.
Neither have I. Yeah, this is actually the first time I've ever talked about a game. Is this part intentional or is this also soft lock?
What is
No,
happening?
this is intentional. It just looks funny.
Okay.
Yep. Very normal behavior.
Oh, I know this bonus stage from Super Mario World. Okay.
Yeah, we were talking about like how all of us got into speedrunning in general, right?
No, only
Okay.
you.
We're talking about
They've
you
already-
got into
I guess me,
speedrunning.
yeah, fair.
They've already
I don't-
if the viewers or the listeners have already heard about us getting into speedrunning, and if they
I don't know if
haven't-
I've ever shared my story. I don't know if I have a story. So
Shit, all
you're
right,
welcome.
Spoos, share your truth.
I don't know. I've
don't
like been
know?
thinking about it, and I like have never like once been like, oh yeah, this is where I started. I knew about it since I don't know, like 2013, 14, and I was like, all right. And then I had a friend who was into it, and I was like, all right. And I was like, I'm gonna do this, and I started running the worst games to run, and then I was like, this is stupid. And then I ran not bad games. And I was like, all right, it's a little bit better. And here I am today.
Wow.
Still
Were you
running
doing
bad
Smash?
games.
Were you doing Smash before speedrunning?
Kind of about the same time. I was
Okay.
in the Smash community about a year before I started speedrunning.
Yeah, because I like followed like esports for like ages before I got into speedrunning.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely followed Smash back when I was like in middle school as well.
Yeah.
I followed Smash for a bit in college, and then I like really fell out of it.
One of like the first tournaments that I watched was Apex 2014, which is definitely late by like Smash standards, but
hmm
I think
yeah.
the first like major esports thing that I watched was League World Season 2.
I'm not someone who really watches League.
Me either.
Yeah, it was like 2012. I had a friend who was like super into StarCraft, and like was into that since like they were like 6, And so when everybody was getting into like MOBAs, they were like amateurs. Do not recite the magic to me, which I was there when it was written.
Basically.
I can never get. I've seen StarCraft live in Korea, and I fell asleep. In
Well,
my
it wouldn't
defense,
help that if you don't understand what they're saying.
I didn't understand it because I'd only played Warcraft 3 badly, and 2, we had landed from a. It was the first night we got there after so I was absurdly jet lagged.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was maybe the least appealing watching conditions that you could have, but it was still cool.
I would not blame you.
Yeah.
It was still cool to go see Brood War in like 2017.
I remember watching Brood War back in the day as well. But I've never actually been to like an actual match, watching a match in Korea.
That's the only one I've been to, because I've never played StarCraft.
Well, I have. I
Understandable.
used to play mostly a little bit competitively, and then after I just learned it got too stressful, I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna screw around and play like 4v4s and just do stupid stuff like go all Zerglings or stuff like that.
What was everyone's RTS of choice as a child?
StarCraft was the only one I really played, honestly. No, Pikmin.
Pikmin
counts, okay?
Does Pikmin count as an RTS?
Yes.
Yeah, I like
real-time
Pretty much.
strategy. It's about task management.
Okay, all right. Non-PVE RTS. I guess I have to be
definitely
specific.
Did not play any.
All right, I played
I've
Battle
never
for
been
Middle
into
Earth
RTSs.
at the LAN Cafe.
Ooh.
Those were the days.
Remember those? That was fun.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa,
We still have
this is
those
like
around.
a computer that like has over 8
Over-
megabytes
over.
of graphics card RAM or whatever.
Graphics card RAM. Yes.
Graphics cards have RAM.
Yeah, it's usually video memory. I'm sorry, I work in the industry.
Whatever. I don't know how computers work. I only have a degree in it.
Anyways,
Dear PB, oh my god, why do they call it a Triforce?
Did you know? It's because it's 3 pieces. Wow.
We got
I
this
don't-
question last week too.
Yeah, that's probably from nuclearism community. It's a meme in our community, and I love it.
why do they call it a Triforce?
They specifically did ask you this week, so well, because you try in the hot force about courage.
Of out, eat the wisdom.
The wisdom, yeah, exactly.
Well, there
I
is a
think-
meme where like someone thought like I was unfit for GDQ commentary for Metroid Prime. So someone's argument was like Kirby's not knowledge enough, and that became a meme in the Prime.
Kirby's not wait,
It's like,
specifically
oh,
knowledge enough.
Yeah,
Kirby's
that's
not
the
knowledge
phrasing.
enough.
Kirby is
not
not
knowledge
knowledge
enough.
enough.
Kirby's
And like so
not-
you'll
it's
still
so
occasionally
good.
see that meme
That's
around.
funny.
I
I wish I
love-
was knowledge enough.
What is knowledge?
I don't know.
You shouldn't have gone to Jupiter to get more stupider.
Damn.
Rookie mistake.
Any middle schoolers in chat?
I hope not.
Good.
If you're a
Please
middle
no.
schooler and you're watching our podcast, we won't tell, but it's not appropriate
Do-
for you. We
Do
say
better
probably
things in their
not.
life. Do better things
Probably
in their
not.
life, like getting a Mario world record or something. That's what the kids.
Yeah,
your
yeah.
age
Shouldn't you be
does,
playing
know?
Mario 64 right now? Come on.
Yeah, that's what kids your age are doing. So
I love the idea that you have to be like super knowledgeable on a game to be a good commentator, because you don't.
what
Yeah,
do
you don't
mean? You know
necessarily,
all
yeah.
about a Hat in Time.
I mean, I do know a lot about Hat in Time.
I've had people on my couch who know like almost nothing about
Yeah.
the game for
That is
GDQ.
always
It's like-
fun.
It's like, hey, it's all good.
You need to have at least one. I think you need to have like one person who knows what the hell they're talking about, and that can be you. If you're,
Yeah, I
depending on
agree.
the game.
Yeah, if the game is a game where you can solo commentate, like if you can solo commentate a game, you can bring on whoever you want,
Whoever
with
you want,
just to
yeah.
have fun with it. Like, and you can take care of like the hard.
Like that's
parts.
kind of my mentality into GDQs nowadays. Like, I mean, if like I actually ran a Kirby game SGDQ 2013. I know that's surprising, but like the thing is, I always definitely had a bit more of a mentality of I have to play really well, I have to play really well, commentate really well, and that was very stressful. And like I think a lot of people have that mentality when going into their if you're not as experienced with marathon runs,
Yeah,
understandably.
especially
Yeah.
back in like the early days of it.
But like nowadays, it's like I mean, as long as I have a good time, everyone else will probably have a good time. So
Yeah,
like
that's
my
a good way of
two
putting
rules
it.
to a marathon
Yeah.
run is having a good time and being underestimate.
Yeah,
That's pretty
true.
much
Yeah, that's those are good 2 goals to have, honestly.
Like, cause like if
Like-
it runs like a disaster to the point where it goes overestimate, then like that just feels bad.
Unless it was a good disaster.
Yeah, you can be a bad disaster. Like the Super Mario Sunshine run was like a good disaster.
Yeah, like they kind of
They like recovered it.
They rolled.
and
They like it was very unfortunate, but like they
Yeah.
did roll with it and just like kind of
Yeah.
bounced back into a shine challenge, which is the best they
Yeah.
can do, and then and huge props to that.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
exactly.
Like
But,
I
like,
watched that
as lo-
live and I was like, well, that sucks. And then
That sucks. Yeah,
and then it worked out. So I mean,
but it could have sucked so much more.
It could have sucked so much more, yeah, and like
Exactly.
it can happen to anyone, really.
Exactly.
always have backups if your game can have backups.
The most memorable runs are always the ones with the best.
No one saw that.
Oh,
You're good. You're good.
are always the ones with the best commentary.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because at the end
Like-
of the day, it's. I know I've said this before, but I mean, I'm obviously unbiased as a career commentator.
Yeah.
But,
Clearly, as someone that obviously does not have commentary highlights from this past GDQ specifically.
No. I would never. But like people will remember. Like people remember less some skip you did, and remember more some bit you did.
Mm-hmm.
Because everyone in every marathon is showing off super cool stuff.
Yeah.
It's like the show, you know.
yeah.
When your goal is to put on an entertainment product, then the run is just there to have something to watch.
I feel like a couple exceptions to that are showcases specifically.
True. Okay.
like-
Rhythm games do not count.
The rhythm game showcases they can easily speak for themselves.
Yeah,
but
yeah. And
for like a typical speed run, yeah, I completely agree.
Generally,
I-
I would agree too.
before I get canceled for people being like, "Oh, so you think that all the runs are
Rhythm
garbage?"
games don't count.
And, no, rhythm games. No, I said rhythm games extra count. Like, oh, you
Yeah.
think runs are garbage? We don't even need the runs. It's like no, but they're like. I don't know how to phrase this in a way that isn't going to
They
make
hate
people mad at me.
speedrunners.
I hate
rhythm games
speedrunning.
are
I
always
hate
interesting
speedrunners.
to have because like you always hear people go like they're rhythm games, they're not proper speed runs, so like they shouldn't be in GDQs.
Yeah,
I'm like
but they're
not
rad.
wrong, but
Yeah.
it's like a speedy showcase of gaming. That's kind of what GDQs turned into.
Tetris the
that's-
Grandmaster was also rad. Like,
Yeah.
like also like it's. I mean, I guess I'm sort of venting lately, but at the same time, it's also like the majority of the marathons are speedrunning anyway. So like 2 or 3 games that are just showcases is
Yeah.
not going to be a big deal anyways.
Right.
I have maybe the best counter argument for people going, "Oh well, it's not even a speed run," and that is, "Be quiet, nerd. It's cool."
Exactly. Like as
But,
long
like-
as people are having a good time.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, a time by the way.
Oh well, aren't you doing 3 of these? So
Time
we
number
don't,
1.
We don't do
can just-
individual times, so just start the next one.
Yeah, sure, why not?
We don't do time around here. That's not true.
Because I hate speedruns. I mean, we've explained.
Yeah,
this.
exactly. We are an anti-speedrun podcast in
No,
disguise.
I feel like I'm obligated to explain myself, and that is more that if your commentary is bad, then you're not providing anything that's different than just streaming it.
If your commentary is bad,
I
then you're a
generally
bad
agree, yeah.
person.
Well,
Okay,
not
I
a bad
mean,
person.
I didn't want
but
to
yeah.
say. I didn't want to say it, but wait, is this a different game? What?
Yeah,
this
it's
is
advanced
advanced
too.
too.
Oh, we're doing 1, 2, and 3.
I mean,
Do you not read the
whatever
chat
we have
before
time
we
for.
started?
I
Whatever
thought
we
you
have
were
time
doing.
for.
I
I
thought you were
read
doing-
it.
I thought you were doing 3 different characters in one.
Oh,
Why do that when you can just play 3 different games?
No, this is cool too.
Exactly.
I'm okay. I'm down for
You
this.
can be triply skilled.
I was just like, wait, this is different. I have not played this one. Hold
This
up.
one's even faster.
Whoa.
this is like definitely the fastest one for sure.
Whoa. You have got to go fast.
You must
Gotta go
proceed
fast.
rapidly.
Yeah, your marathon your marathon run should not be the same as like hanging out in your stream. And I think good commentary is the difference between that.
Yep,
That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that kind of, at least for me personally, that kind of comes naturally with just having a good time, pretty much.
I
Yeah.
agree. My favorite runs are the runs. My 2 favorite types of marathon runs are one, an extended bit, I love an extended bit.
Yeah.
One of my favorite runs of all time. I do not remember what the name of the game is. It's an indie game that's based off of like Spanish folklore, I believe. And the runners spent the entire time making shit up, just like doing completely deadpan commentary, but everything they said was a lie.
Oh my
And then
god.
later on, they kept being like, "Oh yeah, by the way, that wasn't true." And it's my favorite. It's my favorite commentary ever. It's so good.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we were so for one of my Fire Emblem runs in GDQ that's entirely manipulated. We were gonna go in with the plan to just pretend that nothing's manipulated
That's
Yes.
it.
at the start, and then go like,
some-
wait, by the way, yeah, everything's rigged.
Yeah, stuff like that I love. And then my other favorite type of commentary is just hanging out, having a good time.
Yeah.
Just good chemistry between you and your co-hosts.
Always make the joke that an easy trick is hard.
True. And also, if you ever die, pretend that it wasn't on purpose.
Yes. That's
Pretend
RNG
it's
manipulation.
RNG manipulation, or
Yeah.
in Sonic's case, suffix manipulation.
Yeah. Every
Uh-huh.
death warp you have to try to sell as being a mistake, because speedrunners across the board amazing at acting, and
Oh man.
always sell it.
I didn't
Yeah,
mean
that's
to
what all the
die
free shows are
there.
for.
This is my actual advice: is if you're not good at selling, if you're not good at lying, essentially, and like can't sell it, just do the bit completely like very sarcastic, ironically. And it's
Yeah.
funnier.
Just be like,
like,
oh man, I died. That's so
I died.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
Actually, that was just the death.
You can't go too wrong with that usually, as long
Yeah,
as it
that's-
doesn't go
that's-
overboard. But
That's
Yeah.
you have to go
unironically
really overboard for it to be annoying.
Yeah.
That's unironically the best advice we've given on the show.
True.
About time we said something useful.
Yeah, I know. I feel like
Only
we've
took
been kind of like
27
talking about GDQs. And it's-
But we also said don't be racist. That was also good advice.
That's good advice.
yeah, no, that's
is
good advice.
that is
Don't be racist. Don't be a bigot.
objectively good advice.
Don't be
Yeah.
a jerk.
Yeah.
Don't be a jerk. Don't be weird.
Ask how
Don't be
GDQ.
weird. All right. In order. Don't be racist. Don't be weird. Don't be a jerk. Don't try to sell the death warp thing if you can't do it. Just do it. Do it super like on the nose.
Yeah. The four facets of life.
Dear PB.
Oh yeah,
and
we're on a
by dear
podcast, aren't we?
I mean, yeah, we are on a podcast.
I forget sometimes too. It's okay.
Yeah,
same.
don't worry about that. I mean, this is honestly more on topic than we usually are. Hi, this is post-production May, the May that gets added in after the fact. Did you know we have a Patreon? If you're already a Patreon subscriber, this message isn't for you. Thank you, we love you, you can tune out for this part. But if you're not, for only $3 a month, you can get access to episodes early and get a bonus episode at least once per month. The bonus episodes are like different from the regular episodes. They're a lot more unhinged, which is kind of saying something. You get access to all the ones we've already done, even if you subscribe now, so that's cool. We don't want to have to run ads during this program, because ads suck, and supporting us via the Patreon helps us not have to do that. You can check it out at patreon.com/dearpbpod if you're interested and can afford to do so. You're already supporting us by listening to the show and telling others about it, so this is kind of like a bonus thing you could do if you really like it. Okay, cool, I'm done, bye. Dear P. Kirby,
Oh,
why
no.
is your username actually kirbymastah? Is there a story behind that? From Mr. Shasta.
Oh, it is Shasta. Oh, yeah. I mean, I briefly touched on it earlier. It's because like I started speedrunning because Kirby Superstar Ultra ILs, I'd say, and I kind of branched out into Kirby's Return to Dreamland, and that's like one of these first games I've like speedrun a bit more seriously. So like I did the initial base route for 100% along with Yoshi Fan 28. Although oh wait, I think she goes by a different name now. Yozel. I think she goes by Yozel. But a lot of people probably don't know her at this point, but she did a run of F-Zero GX quite a few years ago in GDQ. But yeah, and then I kind of branched out from there into Kirby's Triple Deluxe and Kirby Canvas Curse. And then I started speedrunning other series after that. But then, like, I guess it's kind of like I still love Kirby as a series. I still play it all the time. I still do ILs here and there, especially boss rushes, because like my favorite thing about the Kirby games is the combat, honestly.
Dark
What else
Souls
is
could
there?
never.
Yeah. And the name just kind of stuck at this point. And it's also like, oh, by the way, in most Smash games, one of my main characters is Kirby in almost every
Yes.
Smash game. So
Top tier in every game.
I know.
I don't think that's true.
Top tier in every game.
Top tier in every game. Kirby is top tier in Smash
Kirby number
Ultimate
one,
and
baby!
Melee.
That is
Let's
true
go!
once.
So that's another factor in that, I'd say. Although I don't really play Smash seriously anymore. I used to play Melee somewhat competitively, but not anymore.
Kirby is lore top tier.
True.
True.
Because Sakurai.
Because Sakurai, exactly. And because
I think Kirby's like only high tier in like Smash 64 and
yes,
yeah,
like
Kirby
he's
is
mid
only
tier
good
in
in
Brawl
64.
and like terrible in all the other Smash games,
Yes.
but that's okay.
Also, I feel like we like I should remind everyone that there is an episode of the show with the writer of that question, Shasta.
Whoa.
It's
Shasta's
also
pretty cool.
Yeah, you should go watch it. It was like episode 9 or 10 or something. I
One
think.
of those, yeah.
It's the first episode where we talked about horses, so that's like a big moment for us.
Yeah, and we also did not have video for that, so you get to watch his PB.
Oh, right. No, don't watch the episode. I screwed it up.
Listen to it.
That's the one where I forgot to hit record.
Yeah, listen to it instead of watching it.
Yeah. Listen to it on your favorite podcast app of choice.
Yeah.
There was actually earlier today I was watching Revan91 stream who was doing a Twilight Princess randomizer, and I was shit posting in a stream a bit, and he named his Epona horse Kirby, and now there were just a lot of jokes about like people riding Kirby or stuff like that.
How many horses are in this game on a scale from 1 to 10, with 1 being 1 horse and 10 being 10 horses?
In the game I'm playing now?
Yeah.
In the
Yes.
Sonic Advance as a whole.
Okay,
yes.
yeah, in the series.
Ooh.
Yes is not a number, so try again.
Well, you have all the
it totally
you have all
counts
the
as a
Eggman
number, come on.
machines.
Do we count Chow?
Anything that
one.
anything that can be
you can
mounted
ride.
and ridden.
Yeah.
Yes. All of the
So,
Eggman
like-
machines.
All the
I was about to
platforms
say,
that move our horses?
Okay, no.
I was about to say, this boss coming up, you can kind of ride on,
Platforms are
sort
not
of.
horses.
No, the ones that move
I'm-
up and down are. They're horses.
Maybe.
Like, so you can like mount the boss like this?
Oh, that's a
Does it count?
horse. That's
Okay,
a
that is
1,000%
a
a
horse.
horse.
Yes.
I mean, it was already a horse because Eggman's riding it, but...
Right.
I
It's
mean,
like a
a
double
horse can have two
now.
two people
Yeah,
on it, right?
Exactly.
Oh,
Exactly.
it's a tandem horse.
Yeah, it has another set of legs, so the other person can cycle on it too.
That's amazing. I love that's so romantic.
We're really horsing
Me and
around
who?
here.
What is the thing that like is like charging up Sonic at the start of the level?
That's just like a 1, 2, 3 start, and if you have a 4-frame window to press right to get a speed boost.
What is
Start.
it though?
It's banned in
it's
the
like
Olympics.
a racing start thingy from the
Oh.
tracks. Yeah.
But you need to include those in the Olympics and give the runners, the literal runners, 4 frames to get a speed boost from it.
No, we asked one of our Mario runners. Actually, was it a Mario runner we asked about this? About
What is the question?
Mario sports games?
Oh, that was off.
That was
Of
off.
course
yeah.
it-
So, yes,
of course
Mario
it was
Runner.
off.
Yeah.
So I feel like we should ask our Sonic runner as well about Sonic sports games. So Sonic and Mario are both,
Yeah.
Olympic athletes.
I have
Right.
not actually played any of those games, so like I cannot comment on
They're
them.
not
But
that bad.
Now, what sport would you want to see Sonic in? And the crew, Sonic and the crew.
Equestrian,
Sonic.
of course.
Well, there was like I was in a Dave and Buster's a few weeks ago, and they actually had like one of those Sonic and Mario Olympics games there,
Mm-hmm.
where it kind of uses like Connect like controls, where it just detects your motion, and it has stuff like track or like the what's it called, the 3 jumps thingy. I forgot what
Okay.
it's called.
Triple jump.
The
I
triple
don't
jump,
feel
yeah.
like I
3
feel like
jumps in
Sonic
a row.
has an advantage in track.
Sonic intentionally nerfs himself in track.
Sonic is literally the fastest thing alive. Like, I feel like that's
He's
kind
not
of
banned
like
from the
a
Olympics.
done deal.
You say he's the fastest thing alive, but he's the world record for Sonic in Advance 1 is he's the slowest character.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Sonic is
I recently got the record with him. I think it was a 1334 with Sonic in Sonic Advance, with the timing method we use. And then like last week, I got the Amy world record as a 1333.
all right. Well, Sonic
I
ain't
think.
shit apparently.
Yeah,
That's
Sonic sucks
feminism,
in Advance
baby.
Do you think Olympic Sonics uses steroids? But like inverse steroids to make him run slower?
Oh, okay. No, he has like the training weights.
That
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
reminds me of like the Incredibles movie, where like at the end of the
Yeah,
first
that's what I was
movie,
thinking.
Dashell has to like slow down intentionally in the Olympics because he's just too fast as a superhero.
Yeah, he's
You
just there to
think-
have a good time. He
Why
doesn't
does
care about
Tails
the
have a
prize.
plane? Tails can fly.
Yeah, but I mean, like, why do we have cars? We can walk.
That's a fair
Good
point.
point. That's a fair point. I didn't think about that.
It's both faster and energy efficient. Well, like
I guess it
energy,
depends on the game, because
bodily energy.
sometimes Tails gets tired, but Tails doesn't get tired in every game, I don't think.
This Tails has conditional rest period.
Man, I
That's,
don't.
that's
I think
another
he gets
episode
tired in
title.
pretty much every game.
Conditional rest.
Tails' conditional rest period. That's what I call sleep. That's my conditional rest period.
It's only conditional. Only if you like are like tired.
Only if I fall asleep.
Only if you're tired, you rest.
Yeah,
Well,
I
that's
mean,
not true at all. But
what?
I have rested while not tired.
What's
What is that?
That's
Like,
just called taking a nap out of
no?
boredom.
What's not being tired like?
True.
that is true. I feel
is
like
true.
recently I've just been always tired.
Yeah, it's kind of like a
Yeah,
default
same.
state, so you don't really think about it.
It's called looking at speedrun Twitter for 8 seconds.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Twitter is just kind of. There's a reason why I only sign on to Twitter like once a day typically.
I
Smart.
love posting.
I just
I
look,
love
like,
posting,
it's-
but I hate looking.
Yeah, it's so true.
Twitter is at its best when there's a Nintendo Direct because you get to see a lot of salt, but also a lot of memes.
There's a
Oh, hey,
Pokemon Direct
yeah.
in 2 days after the time of recording. It's gonna
Yeah.
date this
Yeah,
recording.
I'm not gonna watch it live because it's at 8 a.m. and that's
I'm-
early.
Also not gonna watch it live because it's at 8 a.m. But I'll watch it once I wake up,
Yep.
like half an hour later.
I'll
Pretty much.
probably miss it because of work, and then I'll just see everyone talking about it in Discord.
Yeah, that sounds about right. People be like,
Yeah.
"Wow, I can't believe the tree looks like that." Fuck,
Wow.
it's so
Not
bad.
gonna lie, I was kind of scarred by Legends because like the very first trailer was the frame rate and lag was so bad in the first trailer it actually gave me a migraine. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
just like, I mean like the game looks fine now, but like you can't shake that first impression
Yeah.
off. Like,
I'll be
yeah.
honest. I like Legends a lot. I think it's a quite good game. It is not. It is very bad looking.
yeah,
Even the
like it
final
looks like
product
a
is
good
not
game,
pretty.
but it's just that first impression will always just stick with me, and I'm just like I'll never play that game because of that. And then like
Yeah.
I know it's a little petty, but at the same time, it's just
I mean, no, I respect it.
yeah.
I can't I can't play Mystery Dungeon DX because it just immediately gives me a headache.
Oof.
Yeah, I don't know why. Something to do with like the effects it uses. It's rough.
I think the game. I mean, like the game looks decent, but yeah, it's got like a lot of post processing.
It's got issues with it. Like there are some visuals that just look broken.
Yeah.
But it's like fine. Like I've still quite enjoyed that game and have run it, so kind
I
of.
will say, and which is the next level coming up does have some flashing lights. Just FYI,
All right,
I
if you're
just kind of forgot about that. So
If you're
that is a risk
listening-
for you, you should you're at 35 minutes 30 seconds, go to a podcast app.
Or just go to a different tab and keep listening.
yep.
Oh
Just
yeah, you
listen.
could do that. That's a much better idea. Do that.
Or you could also do the podcast app thing.
Oh
and
my
get
goodness,
give us
this-
double engagements.
This is A, the bitrate zone, and B, why would they do this?
Yeah, I
hate
know.
this. This is so bad.
Why is there bitrate hell in a GBA game?
Right?
Like,
To be
there's,
fair, it is a Sonic game, but yeah.
there's only like 20 pixels on screen.
There's like 600 or 6,000 or something. I don't know. That's so many.
Oh, here we
True.
go again.
Who signed off on this?
Yeah, that
This
is a good
so
question.
So bad. If you're listening to this and you can't, and you don't know what we're talking about, you're lucky. It's really bad.
Yeah. You're not missing out. I mean, like this level is actually going really well in terms of a speed run, but like,
Just imagine flashing lights, I guess.
okay, I
Occasionally.
lied. That I was not supposed to fall down there, but that's okay.
Dear PB, between Amy Rose and Amelia, who has better potential, including both late and post game analysis? From Alec47. They then added, "This is a troll question."
Like that question
will
just kind
laugh.
of went over my head, honestly.
I don't
He
know
will
what this
something about
laugh.
Amy.
means.
He said he will laugh, and that's enough. So moving on.
Okay. Oh yeah, I recognize the name, and I'm like, wait, this is probably a troll question. Gotcha.
Yeah, dear PB, if you could remove any boss from each Sonic Advance game, which you could put that up, start
Yep,
over.
there you go.
Dear PB, if you could remove any boss from each Sonic Advance game, which would you remove, and why would they all be Toy Kingdom? Seriously though, I'm interested in your answers for 1 and 2. Also from Alec.
Advance 1, definitely the Ice Mountain boss, because that boss, so you probably missed it because I was playing with Amy and she cheeses the crap out of that boss. But that boss is like a boss where you're in the water.
I hate that boss.
You're in the water. It's on the ceiling. You have to wait for like random icicles to fall down
It's
and use
so
those
bad.
as platforms. It's not as bad with anyone not named Sonic, but if you're Sonic, what you do is you use a cheat code to have partner Tails and have him do it for you. That's how bad the boss is.
Thanks.
So yeah,
Oh,
like that.
God.
That
I
boss
remember
still sucks.
I remember dying to that boss so many times as a kid.
I
played
don't
this
blame
game
you.
so many times, and it was always my least favorite part. That boss is terrible.
Yeah, I really don't blame you. As for Advance, well, let's talk about Advance 3. My least favorite boss in Advance 3 would actually not be Toy Kingdom. Toy Kingdom's boss is the boss that's really not interactive. You just kind of sit there, spin dash in front of it, and hope for a good pattern. Once you hit it, you do the same thing. You just sit down there and spin dash about 1.5 to 2.5 minutes, give or take, because that's how much luck there is in that fight.
I love non-interactive bosses.
Yeah. So but that's probably not my least favorite, even though it's dumb. My least favorite in Advance 3 is probably the Cybertrack boss, because that boss is the boss where you have to like play ping pong with the boss. Like he shoots some balls and you have to knock it back into him below the floor. But like the hitboxes are so janky and so unreliable that it's also basically luck, except your execution also kind of matters. So it sucks. So that's definitely my least favorite in Advance 3. In Advance 2, it's this one.
Is this pausing part of the run?
No, I just paused
Okay.
because I wanted to say why my
You're not
answer for
allowed
Advance
to.
2.
You're not supposed to pause while you're answering the questions on our show. What?
That's the point.
The point
Oh.
is that you're supposed to mess up, and we go, haha, it's content.
Oh, yeah, but I wanted to complain about this boss because it's like all luck, and like, these platforms can all spin or spike up randomly at the same time, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I love luck.
I know. I
Well,
love luck too. It's
I
great.
love
Name
luck.
one game with RNG, please. Never heard of it.
Sonic Advance 3. 2.
Ooh.
This is 2.
This is 2.
Yeah, this is 2, and I just got poked by luck,
Oh,
and I got screwed by luck again.
Oh
Nice.
no.
Oh, maybe. And also, ideally, you can get 4 bounces in a row on the boss if you're lucky.
I
So,
love
like,
luck.
Yeah, it's not a good boss. But like, I mean, like, I will say, while these bosses do suck, none of them compared to Sonic Rush's bosses. Because like,
I don't remember
just-
Sonic Rush's bosses, even though I played
Good.
that game. Okay.
they are basically like you dodge a random pattern, you wait, and you just hope that Eggman becomes vulnerable eventually, which is luck.
Fun. Side
Eventually.
note: if you alt tab for flashing lights and stuff, you can come
Oh
back.
no, yeah,
now.
the flashing lights are done. Yeah, we're done. Flashing lights.
We
Welcome
missed
back.
you. Thanks for coming back.
Yep. But yeah, like it's kind of like the boss can give you like 1 of 3 patterns, for example, and it's like, and only
Stop
one of those
pausing.
patterns gives you an opportunity to attack, and then like you just have to hope it gives you that one attack. Otherwise, you're just waiting there and dodging. And that's the majority of Sonic Rush bosses.
I was gonna say I'm gonna add a note into the runner guide that says you're not allowed to pause except for you didn't read it.
Oops. Oh well. Yeah, here's another tip for being good at marathon runs, becoming a better speedrunner. You should actually read guides, like
True.
for stuff like this, which I didn't. Oops.
To be fair, it was hidden by Discord.
Yeah,
You have to scroll to see it.
and so that's okay. But also watch runs and listen to people better than you. I've definitely lost count of my share of people who like ask for tips on like, how can I improve with this run? And it's clear they didn't even bother watching the speed run. And I'm like, you should watch the
Yeah.
run to learn the route, and they don't. But like, I'm also being slightly cynical because I've been around for several years, so I've seen a lot of examples of that. But like at the same
Only
time,
several, yeah.
yeah, it's like guides are good, but like the most important thing for improvement is the runner themselves. Just what's it called? The runner themselves putting in the effort to do so.
Right.
And that's something I've learned when I peer tutor is like in order to peer tutor someone from college, like what's more important is to teach them to be independent as opposed to like teaching them everything yourself, if that makes any sense.
I will say when
You need to learn how to learn.
Exactly, that's pretty much it.
when I was going for ORAS world record, I was like, where am I losing all of my time? I don't like. I must be doing something wrong, right? Like, no, it was all RNG. And I was like, oh man, okay, well, okay. Oops.
Well, you would have world record if not for RNG. So
if I would simply have it if things played out differently. Except for the fact that I don't have it, I would have it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If I didn't make all those mistakes, I would have gotten world record.
That's my favorite. My favorite thing is the like.
I mean, it's not wrong, but
it is not wrong.
Yeah.
It is not wrong. It's just like, it's like I just find it very funny because it's the same thing as like, well, if I just had world record, I'd have world record.
Yeah, if I was the fastest player in this game, I would have world record.
I would have world record. Yeah.
There was someone, I'm not gonna like call out their name, but there was someone in a Fire Emblem speedrunning community who said something about like, oh, if only I got lucky, then I can beat Kirby's world record, and their time was about 30 minutes slower. I'm like, no.
I mean, I guess technically he got really lucky.
Yeah, like 3 houses speedruns tend to be like, if you're at a good luck, if you're consistent enough, your runs should only vary by like 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah.
From luck.
If I was really lucky and found a wrong warp to the end of the game, I would have beaten.
Wow, Reddit warp.
I love Reddit skip.
Reddit skip, that's what it is.
Reddit skip. Oh, Reddit.
There was somebody posted a skip on the Hat in Time subreddit that was like skipping the entirety of the final level, and it was just a cheat. Just a console command.
The first one was Parade. They did some like weird, like obscure out of bounds thing, and then like ended up like spawning the timepiece. But you can just do that with console commands. And then the second one made was by someone in the community, and it was for finale.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
I think I knew that, but I wasn't sure.
I don't think the very first one was. I think that one was like a genuine like troll post.
Yeah.
There was one video of like, so okay, for some context, Metroid Prime, the trilogy version, fixed like a bunch of glitches and stuff. But Metroid Prime, the original, has a really big game-breaking skip where you can dash off of your ship to get Space Jump first, which is a mid-game item. You can get it within like 10 seconds.
Nice.
And someone made this video of the trilogy version of getting it first, which was faked because they just did an extra jump with Space Jump to show they did the dash and try to hide it. And I'm like, what? And like, not looking back, it was so obvious they were just cheating, but like a lot of people believed it at the time.
I always love YouTube comments though that are like, "This is only world record because you got lucky, like, you like got the good RNG." Like, I don't know, I don't find that impressive. And it's like, I just every time I see one of those, I want to post the like survivorship bias picture of the plane with the bullet holes in it.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
One of my favorites. Is so like not recently, but a while ago, I uploaded a video of me beating Metroid Dread damageless 100% without glitches, and like it was on hard mode, for fun. It doesn't matter because all hard mode does is you take double damage, but it doesn't matter if you never take damage.
Right.
A week after I published that, Dread mode came out, which is 1-hit KO. And then now, like, every week I get a comment saying, please do this on Dread mode now, which literally doesn't matter.
It's the same thing!
Yeah, I know. It's like, and it's like a little frustrating and infuriating because it's like, that changes literally nothing.
Like the people who like go to the Kingdom Hearts runners and they're like, why are you doing this on beginner?
Yeah, really.
Maybe play the game for real.
Well, that reminds me of a really funny screenshot I saw of like someone with a YouTube thumbnail saying, "Can you beat Kingdom Hearts critical mode in level 1?" And then that person who tweeted it also shared a screenshot of the critical mode level 1 leaderboards. Like,
yeah, right. Like,
of course you can.
Of course you can.
Yeah, there's like the rule in news that's like if a headline ends with a question, it can usually be answered with no. That's the complete opposite for YouTube videos.
Yeah, actually, though.
If there's a question in a YouTube video, the answer is always going to be yes.
There is that one video that's like how to unlock Shadow in Brawl, and then you play it, and it just says you can't. Lol. That's the exception.
I think there was one where it's like, "Can you beat Pokemon Yellow glitchless?" And like the intro has like Nidoran using the wrong voice call, so it's just literally impossible.
Completely glitchless. Yeah.
I I love YouTube comments. I need to do
YouTube
another.
comments are great.
I need to do another Dear YT.
True.
What a good segment. The problem with that is it's hard to find two things that are like actually challenging.
Mhm.
And like GDQ runs just don't get the comments they used to, you know?
Because they're like generally filtered, yeah. Which I mean, to be fair, that's still good because
Well,
you know,
That is
there's
a
a
good
lot of
thing,
assholes.
but-
and
Part of the
stuff.
problem is that YouTube got rid of dislikes, so it's like hard to find the garbage.
Right.
I know, I
Like,
missed
scroll
those
through
too,
so
honestly.
many. I know, it's so sad. Like, please, YouTube, let me be toxic. What the hell?
Oh yeah, that's advanced too, by the way.
Hell yeah. Are we doing
Nice.
3
Heck
as well?
Well, probably don't have time for an entire run of it because it's like 40
All
minutes
right.
long. But
Let's
sure.
do, we're gonna do Sonic 2.5. That's the,
Yeah.
okay, the name
We'll
of
do
this
Sonic 2.5,
category
yeah.
is Sonic 2.5 HD Final Mix. And you're gonna do,
Oh.
yeah. Oh, look at this mode 7. This is awesome. This rules. It's the
Oh,
best
good.
mode.
This is by far my favorite one for sure.
I've never played this one.
Is this actually okay? This should be my full clear file. So yeah, okay.
Oh, Cream's in this one.
Cream is in this one. She is in advanced too as well, actually. But yeah,
I think I only had Sonic Advance 3 as a kid. I don't know.
3 is my favorite, but I would say 1's like the most solid.
Makes sense.
1 is definitely the one that I had.
Advanced 1.
Whoa, they tag teamed.
Whoa.
Yep. You have teams in this game, and like I guess
It's
so
like
I actually
Sonic
touched on
Heroes.
this. It is kind of like Sonic Heroes. So, like I touched on this when Spike Vegeta interviewed me at SGDQ. It's like he asked me like, "What is one underrated game that you think everyone should speedrun?" And I said Advanced 3 because like Advanced 3 you have like 5 characters, but you can pair them, which is kind of it leads to like 20 different teams, each and every one of them with their own pros and cons.
That's so cool.
And, like what I
Interesting.
love about this game is the tag system, like because this game introduces like a tag system where like if you hold the R button, if you look at the screen right now, you're tagged, and then you can do an action like that.
Whoa.
So like you have to
Oh.
constantly think about like when do you want to start tagging, when do you want to release it, and so on. And it pretty much adds like another dimension to the speed run, and that's why it makes it so fun.
So Tails just yeets you.
Yeah, well, Sonic's eating Tails, but yeah,
True.
eat
What's everyone's favorite Sonic character?
Cream. Okay,
Cream.
Cream, Blaze, and Big for me.
Blaze is good. I like Blaze.
There's a reason. So like I have a favorite color. It's purple, and I also
yeah,
love
purple's
cats.
the best
So
color.
it should,
Thank you.
it should come as no surprise. It's not a coincidence that 2 of my favorite Sonic characters are Blaze the cat and Big the cat.
When I was a kid, I liked Tails a lot. I thought
Okay.
Tails was cool.
Tails is
Um,
definitely a fan favorite.
Because he's got a
Yeah.
plane.
I like Silver a lot because I think Silver's like a bad character, and I like that.
I mean, he is introduced in Sonic 06, so
Exactly. Like, I think Silver's hilarious because he's just like, I don't even know how do you even describe. He's so
It's
whiny.
no use.
It's no use. It's no use.
It's
Yes.
no use.
And like his design is hilarious because he's like he has the pot leaf head. Sonic, all the Sonic characters that I like, or most Sonic characters that I like, are pretty irony poisoned. I'll be honest.
I think that's kind of
Like-
like your whole thing, though.
Not entirely.
Are you sure?
Mostly, yeah. Like I like Shadow because I love the fact that like they gave him a fucking gun. I think that's
Oh yeah,
hilarious.
in Channel the Hedgehog, he has a gun.
He
yeah.
says,
Yeah.
"Damn, he's cool."
Yeah, he did. He's
Where's
like
that
so
damn
fucking
Force
cool.
Chaos Emerald?
He's just
Oh my
like me.
God.
I said "damn" once and got in
Shadow's
trouble.
like just Shadow. Is like funny for. It's like such a good comedic character for reasons completely unintended. By
Unintentionally,
Sonic Team.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Blaze is probably the only Sonic character. Blaze and Tails is probably the only Sonic characters I like unironically. What other Sonic characters even are there? Oh, Vector's good, just because
Vector
Vector's
is
voice
good.
Vector's voice lines are really good. And
Oh yeah, I like Vector a lot too. Yeah.
yeah, Vector's really good. Charmy's really bad.
Yeah, beach times.
Yeah.
Easy. Yeah.
I like the Riders birds because they're birds.
They are.
I never actually played Riders.
should.
Part
I
of the
know of
problem that I
Free
have
Riders,
now-
which is the one with the Connect.
Oh, that's a level select with those coins. Okay.
Oh yeah, this game has a hub world.
Got it. I was like, what?
why,
Whoa, it's all exits.
why are these bonuses so easy to get?
Yeah. Part of my problem with Sonic now is that so much of my like how I feel about the Sonic characters has been like completely changed by real-time fandom.
I don't blame you.
That like, yeah,
And
like,
the franchise doesn't really know what to do with Sonic either.
I'm
like.
so excited to see what the hell Frontiers even is.
What the
like,
frontiers it is.
Yeah, like I mean, like I'm personally kind of like sort of sick of like a lot of the open world obsession of like a lot of games, but like I do hope Frontiers will be good in general, though.
It's like Breath of the Wild, but it's Sonic.
But it's Sonic.
Whoa.
Whoa,
Yeah, I
it's
think-
Sonic, but Breath of the Wild.
Whoa.
So like I feel like for some games it totally makes sense to do something like that. Like for Pokemon, that's like kind of a note, like a natural progression based on the themes that the series
You
has
would
had as
think.
a whole. But then for Sonic, it makes zero sense, which is why I'm really excited to see what they do with it.
Yeah.
Like what?
Will it be
it's like-
good? I don't know.
Sonic
We
is
will
like
see.
Yeah.
Sonic's levels have different paths through them, but it is a game about going from left to right.
Yeah.
At least in every time where it's been good. And so, like the best Sonic levels are choose your own adventure books, not open worlds.
I would
Those-
generally agree, but like, who knows?
No,
It could be good.
I'm not gonna say I'm optimistic, but I am interested. I'm going to wait for
I
reviews.
think that sums my thoughts
Yeah.
too.
And if it reviews okay, then I'll probably check it out because the idea of like Sonic Breath of the Wild is so unhinged that I like, how could you not,
I want shrines like Breath of the Wild that are just platforming puzzles.
That'd be cool.
That would be good.
That would be honestly pretty neat.
That'd be cool, yeah.
Sega, hire me, and I'll give you like one good idea ever. Thanks.
What if they put Tails in the Yakuza series? What if they put Shadow in the Yakuza series?
Oh my
Wait a minute.
god!
Whoa,
Just
wait a
imagine all
minute.
the meme potential with him
I
in Yakuza.
know.
Hey,
Oh my
that makes
God.
sense.
That'd be so good. Shadow has a gun. You can use guns.
It would be
in
perfect for
Yakuza.
Yakuza. He has a
It's
gun. Yeah.
Exactly. I should play Sonic 06 again.
I haven't played that game in so long. It's like that game where you just, I don't know. It just has a charm to it that I just can't dislike it.
It's
a
like
guilty
The Room,
pleasure.
where it's like it's a professional enough thing. Like it's a professional thing that was made like with a team that like with people who like knew what they were doing, like in terms of like animation and programming and stuff.
Hmm.
But it just came out so wrong that it's fascinating.
Yeah.
How many
It's like
people
the-
do you think have Sonic 06 as their like unironic favorite game?
There'll be quite a few people.
There's
Actually.
gotta be.
Yeah, there's
gotta
gotta be a couple. Yeah.
I feel like every game has like someone has it as their favorite.
If Blaze wasn't in Rush, then it'd probably be more.
Hmm.
I will say, because I feel like the only way that I feel like you're like, wow, Sonic 06 is my favorite game is if you're like a really big Silver fan, or if you're like, I need Sonic to kiss Elise more.
That's true. If you're into that, then I guess it makes sense.
Yeah, that's like the only things I can think of. Or if you're a really big fan of Mephiles, I guess, which is
I
a weird.
think the Sonic series needs more humans.
Mm,
I do not have this opinion as truth. I do not believe
I
this. but-
mean,
Sonic.
you can sense the hesitance in like both of us.
The only humans should
They
sit
did it
and say
before.
the role of humans in the Sonic series should be to hang out at Station Square. That's it,
And to be Eggman.
and to be Eggman.
Yeah, Eggman.
Eggman is allowed. Eggman's good.
What if Jim Carrey voiced
not
Eggman?
I have not seen the
In the
Eggman
games.
movies.
The Eggman
I actually have
movie.
not seen a Sonic movie. I've heard really good things about the second
Yeah,
movie.
I have.
I heard
not
the second one
seen
is
it.
really good, yeah, but I haven't seen either.
They should make an Eggman spin-off and give him like an origin story of how he was born an egg boy and became an Eggman.
I honestly became when people were like, "Oh, the Sonic movie is actually pretty good." I honestly became less interested in it.
Oh,
You're too
I mean,
irony
yeah, I don't
poisoned.
entirely
Shut up.
blame you if you're the kind to like kind of expect a
No, I love
meme, I guess.
garbage.
Okay, all right. Thoughts on the Mario movie?
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited for like Chris Pratt to go, "It's a me," and then cough and go, "Oh, that was weird," or whatever. That just happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just a normal dude. My name's Mario.
Or
But it all
alternatively,
changed.
we can get Chris Pratt's bad Italian accent.
Oh my god.
Or we could just not have Chris Pratt.
I mean, that would look. I agree that would be the best option, but that's apparently not what we get.
Yeah,
so
that's not the
I
current
will-
reality, unfortunately.
I do think
Yeah, that's
I
not
will
reality.
say that Jack Black as Bowser is maybe the best casting of all time.
I think that is very good. They did make some good casting decisions and
Yeah.
some not so good ones.
Yes, exactly. It's a land of contrasts, you would say.
Yeah.
hmm
You got like Jonah Hill
What?
as like Donkey Kong.
Oh wait, that's right. Yeah. Wait, no, I thought it was. Is it Jonah Hill?
Was it?
Okay, I
I
thought
don't
it was
remember
Let me
actually.
look. It's Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen. Yeah.
Close enough. You got Charlie Day as Luigi.
Charlie Day's Luigi's pretty good.
That's
Oh
gonna be
god,
good.
that's gonna be interesting.
This is
Um,
like I love this like discourse from like a year ago. We're picking up right now.
Yeah, I know. Remember the Game Awards 2020?
Yeah, right. Wait, was it 2020? No, it was not 2020.
2021.
Okay.
It was last. Yeah, it was last year, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I think so. I don't know.
COVID kind of just like made
Yeah.
everything the same.
Yeah,
got-
exactly.
In my brain, just the same year. Yeah.
I'm surprised they haven't announced they haven't done a second Detective Pikachu.
Do you think the Pichu? I actually saw that. And I
It
actually
was
enjoyed
good.
it a lot.
Yeah, it was good. It was like it was pleasant. I liked the realistic Pokemon.
They actually generally looked pretty good, realistic.
Yeah, they were good.
They are making a second one. So,
Oh, they are.
Wait,
okay.
was that confirmed?
Well,
Okay.
it
Y'all-
was. I think it was like soft confirmed. No,
Talking about
it
Avatar
was
two?
confirmed. There was
Talking about
an
Avatar
interview
2?
with someone. There was an interview with someone from the development studio Beyond. Oh, this is for the wait. What? I don't know if this is for the game or the movie. Crap. They're making it. They're making a second game.
Okay.
Are they making a second movie? I don't know, but
Didn't
they.
you stream a speedrun of Detective Pikachu, or am I thinking of someone else? May.
No, I've not played it.
Okay, I must be thinking of someone.
I
else
played Pokemon Channel recently.
I've
Maybe that's what
never
you're
played
thinking of.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking of that for some reason.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Very different. Wait, is that time?
No,
Okay.
I'm soft reinstating because I'm switching teams.
Oh.
So like Sonic as my partner is really good for horizontal mobility, which is why you saw me go noom noom noom. But now I'm switching to Sonic and Tails, so Tails is my partner.
Oh, the
And Tails
order
is-
matters.
Yeah, the order
It's like
matters.
Pokemon
So like
math.
this is actually the complete opposite, where Tails. Well, if I use Tails' tag, actually he
Wild.
throws you up really high like this,
Whoa.
Interesting.
which lets me take a lot of valuable shortcuts in this
Alright.
stage.
Will we get Avatar 2 or the Mario movie first?
They both have release dates.
Do they?
Oh, they do?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, Avatar. I know Avatar 2 is coming in 2009.
Avatar 2 in 2009.
2009.
Avatar 2 is coming out December this year.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, that's coming out first. Then, I feel like.
Mario movie is April 7th, 2023. So yeah,
Who's gonna-
5 months before.
Who's gonna go to the world of Navi at Animal Kingdom with me to celebrate?
I guess I've already been.
I've never been. I have no idea.
I've been like a lot. It's pretty okay.
I've heard it's pretty okay. Yeah.
They could have done a lot better stuff with the space, but it's all right, I guess.
I have not gone in years.
The last time I was at Animal Kingdom was like 2012. So
I think the last time I went was like in high school.
yeah, it was high school. It's freshman year in high school
I-
for marching band.
Yeah. It was for like an orchestra thing for me too. I played viola back
Yeah.
then.
And I lived in Florida and also worked at Disney for a year. So yeah.
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 Yeah,
I've done my
yeah.
time.
Dear PB, who was the best character to run in the Advanced series, and why is it Knuckles? From Hypnotics.
Yo, Hypnotics, my bro. It depends on the game, I'd say. My personal favorite in Advanced 1 is a tie between Tails, Knuckles, and Amy. I wonder why.
Okay, that's
Aren't there only 4 characters in
Yeah.
Advance 1?
Yes.
Okay, understandable then.
So what I'm hearing is fuck Sonic.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what I
And
got.
in Advance 2, my favorite is Sonic.
Okay, unfuck Sonic.
Yeah, it's the complete opposite.
Isn't that like the plot of Frontiers?
Unfuck Sonic.
Unfuck Sonic.
And Advance 3, Advance 3 is weird because like you don't have 5 characters, you have like 20 teams.
What's
Yeah.
your favorite team?
Favorite team, probably Amy and Sonic.
Oh,
That's
the
definitely up
OTP.
there.
Whoa.
Yeah, because like I mean, you saw me play a Tail Sonic for like the past like 10 minutes. Amy Sonic is that without the flight, but she has a hammer, and that's just really, really cool and lots of really fancy vertical movements. Because when you hammer springs, you get double speed from them.
Does she just like hit Sonic in the ass and he goes
Do you
flying?
think Amy Rose and King DDD would be friends?
Oh, that's a good question.
I need to know where you thought of this question.
They both,
They
have
both
hammers.
use hammers. Yeah, exactly. They both use hammers.
Whoa, they do.
Yeah, that's literally it.
That
And
makes
Tim the
sense.
Toolman Taylor. That's the third one.
Pick 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pick 2 to hang
Hope
out.
that answers your question, Hypnotics.
Fuck,
Also,
marry,
shout out to
kill.
Hypnotics.
True.
Amy, Team DDD, Tim the Toolman Taylor.
What's the criteria?
What?
Is it pick 2?
No, I said fuck, marry, kill.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Understandable. No comment.
Understandable. Very fair. Call that hammer time.
Ooh.
This show's so dumb.
I mean, you know, like we're having a good time just hanging out too.
Like
you know?
like always, we have a good like 15 minutes of good discussion and then a
Good,
full
and then-
hour of just bullshit. It's great.
Yeah, exactly. That's literally
exactly.
the question thing is kind of like it's like the appetizer for the main course of bullshit.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
The questions are just the segues into
Exactly. Please
whatever
send
the
us your
fuck
questions.
we're thinking about.
Yeah. Otherwise, we won't be able to get to the bullshit. It's
Yeah,
like
exactly. If you have a good segue for us to talk about random stuff, please send it in.
yeah.
Just send it like about 24 hours ago, please.
Yeah, send it in
Yeah,
yesterday.
yeah.
Oops. Yeah, so you go really high with this.
Whoa. I like that Sonic is just like sitting down, doing like wall sits when you do it. Just sitting down in the air.
You think Sonic's buff?
I'd say so.
He looks kind of lanky.
Yeah, he's pretty lanky in Sonic Boom.
True.
Yo, the Sonic
everyone's
Boom
favorite-
TV show is legit,
It's
though.
so
Like, I
funny.
actually
Yeah.
I
It's
love
so
this show.
funny.
It's
The
got
writing
really
is
good
so
writing.
good.
Yeah.
I
Who's
just
it-
really wish he didn't die.
What's
after
everyone's
season two.
favorite Sonic Boom characterization? Why is it Knuckles?
Knuckles.
I love Knuckles,
Knuckles
so much.
is so good.
Knuckles is just Hitmonlee.
Yeah, honestly.
He's got the
is
same
kinda-
shape.
like,
He really
physically, he
is.
is like
They have this,
Hitmonlee.
yeah, they have the
Hitmonlee.
same shape. He just
Well,
got
one
a
of my
big
favorite
chest.
lines was like the Konami code that was just there for some reason.
My favorite line is the one where like Sonic's like, no, don't look. Like I looked myself up on the internet. It was pretty weird. I wouldn't recommend it.
You should-
And there was one about like I forget what, but I think it was like Knuckles was having a birthday cake and it just kind of pops out, and Sonic's like, just no.
Yeah, that whole show very much has the like energy of like, it's an example of something written by fans correctly.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times you can get like, there's like a risk with any sort of media where like if fans become the showrunners, that it becomes a parody of itself because it becomes too self-referential in a lot of ways. But Sonic Boom being a like children's like animated
It's like catered
TV
to
show,
children, but has like
Yeah.
a lot of
that's the
clever
perfect
writing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the perfect avenue for you to just throw in fan references because like if you do it if like you do it smartly, work it in, like they got to recharacterize everyone anyways a little bit, so it worked out. It was its own thing with it from versus like trying to put it into something else, you know?
Yeah. I mean, Sonic franchise has always done really well with like fan stuff.
That's
Like,
true. Yeah.
the orchestra last year, the online orchestra last year was so good. Like that was just a love letter to all the fans. Like it's like it wasn't even it's free too. Like everyone can watch it. It's on YouTube. It's just a love letter to almost every Sonic game out there.
Sonic does
So,
have
like,
quite good music.
Yeah.
It does. Yep.
Every kid who grew up in like the early 2000s who played games has had their music taste forever altered from two games, and they are Tony Hawk's Pro Skater and Sonic Adventure 2.
So Avenger 2 has like one of my favorite OSTs of all time, not
Yeah.
even memeing.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, Sonic agrees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is Zero here from Mega Man?
His
It's a
name's
crossover.
General. He's actually from Sonic Battle.
Same thing.
But-
Oh.
Yeah, same thing.
I've not played Sonic. Wait, Sonic Battle.
That is a GBA fighting game for the Sonic series that uses the same art style.
I didn't know
It's
I
actually
like.
pretty fun.
I didn't know I had to like, in order to understand the Sonic lore, I had to go like full Kingdom Hearts about this and play all the side games.
You gotta play Sonic R to learn a crucial point in Sonic's past.
Have we
Which
had
is
Kingdom
only-
Hearts on this show yet?
No. Yeah, no.
We should do that.
Yeah.
That's not
If you-
foreshadowing, by the way. That is legitimately.
Don't
we-
have
we-
that set that
We
expectation.
don't have
please.
anyone booked for next week yet.
we
so
do
don't-
not have any other episodes lined up after this, so
Yeah,
maybe
so,
in the
like-
future. But next episode is going to be with somebody.
Sure
You're welcome,
is.
buddy. Eventually.
Technically, I can't promise that because, but historically, if you follow the trends, that tends to be the case. So
Yeah. I think we're like 27 and 0 on having a guest or
yeah,
multiple.
well, if you don't include the bonuses, for sure, and
Yeah,
even the bonuses
so-
tend to have guests.
Yeah.
Nah, it's like 50-50.
Well, I mean, we are our own guests, so
That's true. In a way, we're all guests of the world. So
No one saw that.
how many levels we got left?
A lot. This is the fourth zone. We have our 7 zones.
All right, we're not gonna get through all that. I don't think.
No, we're not finished this game.
Yeah, because this is 2.5.
yeah.
So let's.
Yeah, this is
I-
2.5.
Wow, this is the last level of the game. You got through this really
Whoa!
fast.
I know.
Is this world record?
It's world record.
Totally.
Congrats!
Thank you.
That's- The death saves time, actually.
Yep,
Yeah.
that saves time. See, going back to the tips that we
Yeah,
gave,
exactly.
if you die, just play it off.
Just play it off. Yeah.
The soft locks earlier actually set up for the RNG in
Mhm.
this level.
The worst thing about speedrunning Sonic, 2D Sonic, is if you make a mistake and you fall down on a path you don't know. That totally did not happen just now.
You've been here before, right?
Yeah, totally. I totally know what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
I told you not to pause anymore. Yeah, now you pause all the time.
Yeah, you've been
Confusing.
pausing the
Oh,
whole game.
the pause is
Wow.
actually for a pause
No,
buffering
I'm
a.
well
Oh.
aware. Yeah.
That's what they all say.
But yes, it's
Oh,
totally
that's time. Good job, Avian Sonic.
Good
Good
job,
job,
Avian
Avian.
Sonic.
Yeah, my
You
favorite team.
cleared
One of my
Act
favorite
1.
teams right here.
Kirby, where can people find you?
Where can people find me? I stream lots of stuff on twitch.tv/kirbymastah. I know, surprise. Nowadays, I've been speedrunning a lot of the Sonic Advance series for speedrunning, and also Fire Emblem Shadows of Valencia, although I do go back and forth on speedrunning different Fire Emblem games too. Occasionally
You
stream
just
some
got a
casual
world
stuff.
record in a Fire Emblem. Is that correct?
Yeah, I did join Nukes with her Victory Lap show.
We
with
haven't had
my
nukes
recent
on this
world
show in
record.
a week.
I know. But
That
I also
episode was
speedrun,
released
not
today.
speedrun, but streams randomizers of 2D Zelda or some Metroid games as well. And also I have a YouTube channel at kirbymastah1991. Totally not my birthday, don't mind it.
Wait, your birthday is January 9th, 1991?
No.
Oh, it's just your
Uh,
birth year. Okay.
It's just a birthday.
Okay. I was like, that's rad as hell. Wait, what?
Your birthday is the 19th month and the 91st day of that month.
Yeah,
oh my
exactly.
god.
Crazy.
If you like this show and you want more of it, good news. If you haven't been watching the other episodes, you can go back and watch them. They're still there. They're on the YouTube channel. The link is in the
There's
description.
there is literally over a day of content now.
That's so much.
That's a lot.
Like
And if
how
you're-
long ago did you start this? Like I mean, I actually
Well,
heard of this
over
this is-
half a year now.
Nukes.
This is episode 27, so 27 weeks ago.
Yeah.
That's impressive. That's about half a year at this point.
I'm shocked
Yeah.
we stuck with it this long.
Are you
started,
saying
like,
this
in
isn't just an
January?
extended bit?
Did you start in like January 2022?
I'm not
Yes.
saying that.
Something like that.
I'm just committed to the bit.
Yeah, it's a long bit.
But I
Literally,
do think like these podcasts are really cool and stuff too. So,
I'm glad
like,
that. Thank you.
Hey.
The entire thing came out of people talking about wanting to do a podcast, and I was like, and then like I went to Swoosh like independently. It was like, what if we did a podcast instead?
yeah.
Yeah, if you were like, I wish there was more content. Good news. There's also the Patreon where we post bonus episodes at least once a month. They're weird, but in a good way.
Usually,
Usually,
they're
yeah.
they're in their own special way.
Yeah, people like them, so yeah.
And if you're like, I want even more content, every other Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern, we have a hotfix show.
That's true. The first
It's like
episode,
this, but even more critical thinking.
yeah, and like live.
Yeah.
The first episode happened, and it was good, and you should check it out. It's on the Games Done Quick YouTube channel. And
Nice.
we're gonna have another episode 2 days ago at time of release,
Yeah.
which you should also check out because it was also good.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want the Patreon content, that's at patreon.com/dearpbpod. And you can follow us on Twitter, where we announce all the time, like who the upcoming guests are. And then also when the episodes come out and stuff at twitter.com/dearpbpod. I think that's it.
That is it.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess from my end, one last thing I do want to say for people who are actually serious about improving how to speedrun and stuff, you speedrun however you want is what I like to tell people. Like,
Wait. You're going to come onto
Yeah.
our show and give real advice?
I know, right?
You waited till the end for this?
What? wait,
Well, you gotta
wait.
like you gotta have like everyone just listen to the entire show holding out for like
True.
Yeah,
No,
Actual
but
content,
we had like
right?
we had
Maybe-
an hour and a half to talk about real advice, and now you want to do it?
Yeah,
All
the
right,
people
no, I'm
watching are like,
cut-
all right, maybe this episode for sure they'll give a shred of advice.
I'm cutting
and
the
now,
stream.
now you give it to them.
I'm stopping the recording. All right, bye.
Bye.
All right, see ya.